Okay, I found this video, the pussification of video games. Already, just seeing from the first few comments, I'm not a big fan of how this is gonna go. I have a feeling I know how this is gonna go. But hopefully I'm wrong. To all those people watching, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, every single one of you. You are real to me. It's by AndyPants Gaming. Okay. So I see another video he has who kill masculinity in video games. This is why I'm like I have a feeling I know where this is gonna go.
Today, I want to talk about the great pussification of video games that has happened the past 20 years. Is it a soy-based diet doing this? Is it the rise of OnlyFans simping doing this? If you have
Probably not. I know he's probably just making a joke, but probably not.
recently had the thought, I wonder what new pumpkin-flavored items Trader Joe's has. Be careful, my brother in Christ, you might be gay now. But if there's one thing
That's funny.
that is straight as hell, it's the rock-solid video games of the 2000s. Your Gears of War, your Medals of Honor, your Chronicles of Riddicks. These games were masculine as hell, and we want them back, and we're boycotting video games until they come back.
Who says we? Okay, let's break this down a little bit. So far, we got a guy that wants more masculine games. Today's date is what? 11th of September. I mean, we just had the new Space Marine game come out. The Warhammer 40k game come out recently, and would you count like Black Myth Wukong as like more of a masculine game? Maybe. I might. But I mean, because we're also have that new Call of Duty game coming out soon. It's pretty masculine. Is it not?
I recently saw this disappointing photo of Phil Spencer being pushed out of the photo by two domineering girl bosses who are probably unfulfilled because
What do you mean being pushed out of the way? He's just posing for a fucking photo, man. What do you mean? Okay, this nothing sandwich so far, but all right.
they're trying to succeed in the corporate world instead of having children at home like God designed them to.
This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. No way. This is actually okay. Funny joke. That's hilarious.
And don't you love Phil's cute little Doom shirt? Like, hey guys, I'm still one of the bros, right? Look, like, we could still hang, right? Nah, Phil, you're trash. You got cucked, dude. You're useless. So I have found that there are still people out there who deny the simple fact that games have gone woke, homo, and gay in 2020.
Okay. The reason why I originally wanted to like look at this video is because I had a feeling it was gonna go this way. Um, but I think there's just like a simple explanation for like why games aren't like as masculine as they once were. And I think it's a pretty simple answer of that gamers are no longer just men anymore. They're no longer just boys anymore. I have this pulled up just on a simple Google search of what percentage of gamers are female. Yeah, this is from 2022. 46%. That's nearly half. 48% in the US. What was this? June 2024. So pretty recent. So I mean, this like genre, like of the super masculine run gun shoot Black Ops style, it's not going to be for everyone. Everyone has their own style. Like I am not a guy that really likes the run and gun shoot games. Like don't get me wrong, I like them. I've been really tempted to actually get that new Space Marine game because it looks really good. But that's not like my game. Like I'm playing Minecraft right now, dude. I played for collegiate Overwatch, and Overwatch is one of the gayest fucking games out there, and I love Overwatch. I have an Overwatch tattoo. That doesn't. Well, maybe I'm reading too hard into it. Maybe I'm reading too hard into it for now.
So in this video, I'm going to literally prove it to you using science. What we will do is
Fuck. Okay.
read the back of the box description of 6 random games from 2024, and then we will read the back of the box descriptions of 6 random games from the 2000s.
Okay. I have a feeling these are going to be random.
And if what I'm saying is true, we should.
Bro, these are like a big ass games, and these are like tiny as shit. I haven't heard of literally any of these, and I'm a gamer.
should notice a
Brother in Arms, Deus Ex, Ride to Hell, Dark Sector, Modern Warfare 2, and Riddick. But here's the thing: I guarantee you, there's other games that didn't fit this description, uh, but he's picked all shooter type of games. Well, maybe this is just your masculine games. Is this what you consider to be masculine? No, it's just gay.
feminization, a pussification, a gayification of video games that has happened the past 20 years. And before you bring up that video games don't have boxes anymore in 2024, calm your tits. You know what I mean.
Yeah, sure. I get what you're saying.
So to find 6 modern games, I didn't have to look very far. I literally just went to the front page of Xbox Game Pass and found these games. This is
not. This is recently added, dog. These aren't even like the popular ones. I feel like you're just setting us up to fail.
clearly what Phil and his team of homos actually expects us men to play. Here they are.
Who says it's for men? Right, that's the thing that I don't like. Games are supposed to be enjoyed by everyone. But now you're being gatekeepy as fuck about it. You don't need to do that shit. Games are supposed to bring us all together. Like, don't you want more people to be playing video games and having something to bond over and something to, like, agree on? Because it feels like, at least in America, everyone's so fucking divided about it and everything. Don't we want more unity? And we can have video games be a conduit for it. I don't see the bad part about that. I mean, this just seems like preachy, like I hate gay people type of stuff. And I ain't about all that.
Creatures of Ava, Dungeons of Hinterberg, Flintlock Siege of Dawn, Flock, Magical Delicacy, and Chia. Now you might say, oh, Andrew, you're specifically picking out games aimed at children. No, dude, I'm literally just going to the front page of Game Pass and...
I don't even think that you're doing that. I just think you're wanting to bad faith the fuck out of a lot of these. I mean, dog, I've never heard of these fucking games in my fucking life. Like, if you're going to be fair, be fair. Because what do we have this year for 2024? We had Shadow of the Erd Tree, Black Myth Wukong, Space Marine, the new Dragon Ball Z game. What else have we had in 2024? I can't think of... Astrobot. Astrobot's really fucking big right now. Like, we've had a lot of, like, heavy hitters this year. So, I mean, I don't think this is, like, a fair at all comparison at all.
And these are 6 games featured on the front page of Game Pass.
No, dog. Those are recently added. That's not... I don't think that's comparable.
Also, side note, isn't it weird that these pedo developers are always making games aimed at kids? But that's a whole other thing.
Okay, there's something weird with Sweet Baby I remember, like, hearing about, but
I'm not going to get into it right
comment.
All right, so what games from the 2000s should we compare these with? These are 6 kind of random games that I just happened to pull off the shelf.
6? I didn't necessarily pick manly games, but you did. Don't lie, but you did. Like, but you did. Like, and you picked one of the biggest titles in the 2000s, but you picked from a random fucking list. How at all is that comparable?
Without thinking too much about it. They are Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30, Ride to Hell Retribution, Modern Warfare 2, Dark Sector, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. And again, all I'm going to do here is read the descriptions and we will compare.
Quiet on the set!
Uh-oh, Lego movie ad. Lego.
2024, Creatures of Ava. Let your empathy guide you as you play an exciting action-adventure creature saver game. Understand and tame the creatures of Ava and let them lead you through a variety of ecosystems, all in the hopes of saving the planet from a life-consuming infection. I also found...
Bro, it's just Terraria. Oh, Joshin.
Found out that the 2 main characters of this game are, of course, homosexual black women because, you know, 2024.
Dude. Okay. Now, I'm about to get into this, aren't I? Listen. I am lucky that me, as a white guy, have plenty of representation in video games. I'm lucky to have that because not everybody's like that. Like, it's now becoming less taboo for other people, other races, other folks, so on and so forth, to like video games. And now we are allowed to give representation because More people have been playing, so more people want to be represented and like put themselves into the shoes of whatever they're playing as. Like I play God of War, and I think, dude, that's. I mean, it's not like exactly like me, but dude, I think of my dad because my dad, like, to me, looks like Kratos, you know. So
Let your empathy guide you. Like, what the hell? I don't I don't play video games to let my empathy guide me in, ooh, I want to be.
listen, then the game's not for you. Not all games have to be for everyone. True. So I mean, like, I don't know.
Gay and collect creatures and like this game.
What does being gay have to do with it? You're just fucking making shit up. Well, no, you're not, because the main character is gay. Who cares?
Just sounds retarded, let's be honest. So now let's compare this with a game from 20 years ago. 2005.
I don't even think you can start to make comparisons because these aren't even in the same genre, man. Like, you're gonna tell me, like, you're going to compare Brothers in Arms compared to a shooter game, compare it to a survival game, and you think that's like a fair comparison to make? No, that's fucking stupid, dude. Come on, be real, man. That's ridiculous, and you know it. You're being a silly fucking goose.
Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. The back of the box says this: they would sacrifice everything except each other. Like, damn, dude, just grabs you by the balls. Like, that is a back.
Well, for me, like, would the other game not? The Road to Empathy, right? You don't see a lot of that. Honestly, if we want to be real, you don't see a lot of that. We don't see a lot of because you know, we see a lot of kill or be killed, kill to make it out, and so type of deal. But we don't see a lot of have your kindness and compassion push you forward. Because, like, yeah, there's like the I like Infamous Second Son, right? So we can use that as a comparison, you could say. Um, so I mean, in theory, that would work. Because that's like a type of deal that we don't have a lot of. So I mean, it could work.
Back of a box. I'm like, okay, I'm interested now. That is a dope intro for a back of the box. It goes on.
Yeah, but if it doesn't appeal to you, it doesn't appeal to you. That doesn't mean that it's a bad game or a bad product.
The night before D-Day, 1944, the paratroopers of the 101st Airborne Division are dropped into Normandy and scattered behind enemy lines. As Sergeant Matt Baker, lead your squad through 8 harrowing days that will define history and unite you forever as brothers in arms. Like, bro, like the balls of these games description. I have to.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I can appreciate there's people who would like that type of game. I don't think it appeals to me. Maybe it would appeal to a younger me. Because, I mean, I didn't, like, play... Like, I like survival games. More like... And now I've been taken to, like, team-based shooters as of the recent years. Valorant, Overwatch. I always had a love for TF2, but that's neither here nor there. So, I mean, but this just doesn't, like, appeal to me. Because I'm also not, like, a history buff. So, but, I mean, that's where we're different in that regard. I mean... If you like it, you like it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Go play this game now. See, this is what's honestly missing from the 2024 homo trash. Like, nothing is good anymore.
Why bash gay people? Though, like, why? Like, why? This just makes you seem hateful and bitter. And I don't know.
Nothing grabs us. This is why video games.
That's not true.
Profits are down.
It's just not for you. I also think that's not true. Dude, we've had some, like, heat the last few years.
This is.
But I mean, I can understand, like, the nostalgia glasses being on because it happens to me too. The nostalgia glasses get on to me as well. I'm not gonna fake it and say that they don't, because they do.
And they completely quit.
Video game makers quit catering to people who actually play. Everyone's starting to play video games. Of course, they're going to cater to people, and that means not just dudes.
Catering to their base market of men. Next game, 2024 Dungeons of Hinterberg. Armed with a sword and a tourist guide, explore the beautiful
Sword and a tourist guide, explore the beautiful Alpine Village of Hindenburg. What's wrong with that? That's the hook. Granted, it's not the best hook in the world, but it's still a hook. I don't see the problem with this.
Pine Village of Hinterberg.
I'm not a fan of just bashing gay people. And uncover the magic hidden within its dungeons. Master magic, solve puzzles, slay monsters. All this and more await you in Hindenburg. This seems just like a exploration sandbox game.
And uncover the magic hidden within its dungeons.
What's wrong with that? I like magic. Look at this weapon I have. It's called the Flame Wind. It's like this weird fucking fire spear that has like... I like magic. Magic is cool. I don't play Magic the Gathering because that's gay for gay people. No, I'm joking. For losers that smell like showers. That don't smell of showers.
Master magic, solve puzzles, slay monsters. All this and more awaits you in Hinterberg.
What's
like,
wrong?
okay, I like swords, but based on the game's art style, I know within the first 5 minutes, we're meeting somebody's non-binary boyfriend.
Oh, dude, what's with the bashing of... Like, I get it. Like, maybe I'm taking it too seriously. Maybe so. Maybe I am taking it too seriously. But there's no need just to throw in the I hate gay people type of deal. Because that just makes you look like a piece of shit. I mean, maybe that's what you're going for. I don't know. I don't know your channel. But you just seem super fucking bitter. But I mean, like, yeah, some games aren't for everybody. And you know what? That is okay. Not every game is for everybody. That's all right. That doesn't mean... I think just the big takeaway is that dudes aren't the only ones playing video games anymore. So game studios have to cater to a lot of other folks now. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because we are not the main characters. None of us are. So we gotta stop fucking acting like it.
Like, nah, dude, I'm good. Now compare this with the 2013 masterpiece, Ride to Hell Retribution. Back of the box says this: 2 fists, 2 wheels, no rules. Now, it's a little cheesy, but I already know one thing. This game has balls, but it gets better. A lone rider, Jake Conway, locked in a battle to the death against a ruthless gang of bikers called the Devil's Hand. Okay, and you got a hot chick on the back. Like, dude, I'm in. I want to play this game now. These 2024 games will be 3 sentences.
It just seems corny as fuck.
Battle to the death against a ruthless gang of bikers called the Devil's Hand. Okay, and you got a hot chick on the back. Like, dude, I'm in. I want to...
Yes, this appeals to what gamers used to be. Yeah, sure. There's nothing wrong with that, but times have changed. Times have changed. And we are not the target demographic anymore. Because of people like you that want to be little pieces of shit and toxic to other groups.
Play this game now. These 2024 games will be 3 sentences long and still can't grab my attention. And then with like one word, this 2013 game completely has me by the balls.
I mean...
Like, guys, it kind of makes...
I'm baffled.
Makes me sad that America actually used to export like cool stuff to the world, and now it's just homo woke garbage.
That's also not true. Where is God of War studio located? Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Let's see. American. Let's see. American Game Studios. Let's see. EA, Rockstar, Capcom, Epic Games. Nintendo isn't like Nintendo of America, I guess. But I mean, dude, that's just not true. It's just not true.
That America is exporting. Like, I know you dudes in Europe know what I'm talking about. Like, America used to export, you know, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, the Stallone movies, like all of the awesome stuff of the 80s and 90s. And look at like the homo trash.
It doesn't. Yeah, there is like over representation of gay people where it's not necessary, where they throw it down our fucking throats. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you. That happens. And fucking California needs to learn to, I don't know, not do that because it's fucking gross and stupid. But there's nothing wrong with representation.
Garbage that America is exporting today, and it's such a shame. Next game, 2024 Flintlock Siege of Dawn. Step into the boot of Nor Van Anik, an elite member of the Coalition Army, joined by Inky, a mysterious fox-like companion, in their quest for vengeance against the gods. Guided by...
What do you mean? Is that's just like God of War, but like with different text? That sounds badass, dude. I loved playing through the OG God of War games. What's wrong with that?
Inky, who shares his knowledge of the world with you, your combat skills and traversal abilities will be imbued with this magical powers, making you a duo to be reckoned with.
Like, that sounds badass. Having like being able to do like ice climber type of shit, or like combo into yourself.
Dude, it just sounds gay. It sounds queer.
What do you? That doesn't make sense to me.
Why is every game like this now? It's always some magical nonsense that never...
Didn't God of War, the whole fucking thing was like, a lot of it was fucking magic and Greek gods and shit like that? That was early 2000s. Spyro the Dragon? I don't know, it's a fucking dragon. Crash Bandicoot? Infamous? Infamous 2? Come on, man. Do better. Fuck. Even I guess Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if you count that as masculine. But I guess I'd count that as masculine. Mario?
Sounds cool. It's like none of...
There's a reason why Origins Call of Duty was really, really good. Besides the gameplay loop and so on and so forth, there's some magic shit going on, but there's more than just Americans there too. That's what also made it good. Better than... Leave it at that, but...
These developers beta tested any of these ideas with normal guys. I guarantee you get a bunch of straight dudes in a room and they would tell you this idea was terrible. Oh, but the cherry on top, of course, is this. Black female lesbian girl boss as the main character. Like...
She has to fight for her girlfriend and trans best friends. You act like you make it sound like you don't know what you're talking about. She ends up fighting for her girlfriend. So, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? It's listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. I like playing as the female main character sometimes because that's not super common in video game media. Aloy is a perfect example. Aloy is a badass. I loved playing Aloy in the Horizon games. I think I like playing female V better in Cyberpunk because I think her and Johnny have a better... Like, that makes more sense to me. And why it's not, like, a sexual, like, weird, intimate... Like, it's still an intimate relationship, don't get me wrong, but it's not, like... You know? It's not super... They're friends at the end of the day, not anything more. I think that's really good.
F off, dude. I'm not playing. I think it's a woman. It might be a man. It might be a they, them. All right, jumping back to the 2000s. And I know this isn't fair to compare this game, but it just popped off my shelf. 2009, Modern Warfare.
Well, no, it's... You know why? It's... You're pulling these random fucking games off of recent, by the way, and Xbox Game Pass. Nothing on Steam, nothing on PlayStation. Of this year, compared to some heavy hitters in the 2000s. That's no. I don't know why you think these would be comparable in any way. Because these don't look like big game studios when those ones are. Now, I could be mistaken. Some of them, I don't know about the biker one, if that one's a big game studio or not.
Warfare 2. Back of the box says this. Modern Warfare 2 continues the gripping and heart-racing action as players face off against a new threat dedicated to bringing the world to the brink of collapse. Like, yes, dude,
yeah,
I want
good.
to know that new threat dedicated to bringing the world to the brink of collapse. Also, if you had...
I mean, it seems like you just have a problem with, like, the hooks. Because, I mean, I doubt you played any of these new games to see if they're, like, any good. No, that would be too easy.
Played Call of Duty before this, you're kind of already invested, so it's a great tagline. 2024 game, Flock. Flock is a multiplayer co-op game about the joy of flight and collecting adorable flying creatures with your friends. Soar through beautiful landscapes, seeking out rare and elusive creatures to add to your flock. Like, dude, this shit is...
Yeah, this shit is yeah, dude. On God, no, I'm joking. Listen, you're comparing like these shooter genres to these open world exploration monster catcher type of deals. Of course, they're not going to be masculine, you dumbass. Of course not, because masculine you is only kill, 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 not the oh that. Dude,
Yeah, like
I'm fucking stun locked.
this is either designed for a 5-year-old or it's designed for a 30.
Dude, I like that art style. I like it. Does that make me gay? Does that make me gay?
Year old gay man or it's designed for a woman. But none of those people are buying Xboxes like Phil.
That's not true. Console gaming is fucking huge. I mean, I wouldn't say as much anymore because of how expensive consoles have gotten. So maybe not. But I guarantee you people are still buying Xboxes and PlayStations. Now that's just a... You're being ridiculous.
You're retarded and your company's going to go out of business if you keep this up. All right, jumping back to the 2000s, this is a good one. Dark Sector 2008. Become the ultimate weapon. The virus, the source of your pain. Your enemy, your power. Unleash the deadly power of the glaive and become the hero. Like, dude, that's the back of a box right there.
Yeah, I mean, of course. You'll get more badass sounding shit if you go with more badass fucking games. How are you going to get that compared to a The Flock when it's a creature catcher?
Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm like, whoa, a virus? My power? What is the glaive? Like, what is this about? I want to become the ultimate weapon. Like, in the 2000s, games were made by straight dudes. And in 2020,
Well,
games are made by mostly gay men and women. Like, it's
dude, you're full of shit. I think you're full of shit. No way you actually believe that.
that simple.
No way you actually fucking believe that. Because, believe it or not, in other countries, it's still... And a lot of other countries, it's still bad to be gay. And looked down upon. We're lucky in America that people can do that.
Men, actual straight men, we want power. We want cool weapons.
Not all the time. Dude, I work 2 fucking jobs. You think I want to come back and, like, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'm fucking tired. Maybe I want to chill out. Maybe I want to play Stardew Valley. I don't know why the attractive woman has to be in there, but okay. But I mean, yes, I like those things. Power, cool weapons, good gameplay. Everybody wants good gameplay at the end of the day. It's a weird fucking critique. This whole video is just super fucking I hate gay people and women, dude. Holy shit. Why can't I chop tree?
We want, deadly powers and glaives and becoming the ultimate weapon. That sounds cool. But if you're a gay man or a woman or a child, none of which are people who actually play video games.
Dog, dude. What do you mean kids don't play video games? Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Dude, you can't tell me kids don't play video games, you fucking moron. You can't tell me women don't play video games, dude. You're lying. How old were you when you played your first Black Ops game? Like, the earliest recollection I have of me playing a video game is at like the age of 4, playing like Red and Blue.
Then you want to collect adorable creatures. It really comes down to that.
I do! And then I make them fight, because I am a guy. But you don't have to do that. This game's like Pal World. Flock that you just saw earlier.
Or Magical Delicacy, and I've made fun of this game before. A wholesome pixel art platformer. Cook magical delicacies from a vast collection of ingredients in your own shop.
Dude.
Explore an unfamiliar town and deliver tasty treats to the town.
Yeah, this game just seems like a story-based game with, like, cooking. And, like, world building. What's wrong with that? Games don't have to be masculine, dog. I need to put that on my face.
Townsfolk. Like, no, dude. What the fuck? Yeah,
It's just
no
not for you.
straight guy has ever thought, I want to deliver tasty treats to the townsfolk. That is
I have.
something women would do, but that is not something a straight guy would be like, ooh, I want to deliver tasty treats. Jumping back to a classic from the 2000s, Deus Ex Human Revolution 2011. The big text says, the truth will change you. Like, damn, son, what truth? I have to know. What is being hidden?
I'm fucking stun locked. Like, unironically. I'm stun locked. Because no way you could say the truth will change you. Be like, man, that's hooking. But like a magical fox and your abilities are like intertwined with that said magical fox of the older fucking game. I want like a fox sword that like helps me maneuver around the fucking map. That's fucking dope.
Hidden from me. It goes on. Critically injured after a deadly attack, Adam Jensen undergoes a life-saving operation, augmenting him with powerful cybernetics. Caught
Dude is Wobocop.
in the middle of a vast conspiracy, Adam's choices will affect both himself
He's gonna say some shit about this is America in 2024 right now. Conspiracy.
and all of humanity as he seeks answers across the globe. Like, dude, I am rock hard right now. Like, I want to play this game. I don't want to play anything about collecting adorable.
So a lot of this video, besides like the whole he hates gay people and women, because that's clearly what I'm getting from this, is that he likes more masculine games, and there's nothing wrong with that. But guys aren't the only ones playing video games nowadays. They're not the only ones playing video games. So I mean, listen, not all games are made for you anymore. Sorry, that's how it goes.
Creatures or delivering gay treats to people's houses. I want to play whatever Human Revolution is about. And it's funny because, like, I can't put my finger on exactly what made 2000s games so good, but it has something to do with men.
Probably nostalgia. That's the gayest fucking statement if I ever heard.
Dude, we're dudes and we want games about dudes. And we want games about male
That sounds so fucking gay. That's the gayest fucking thing you could have said.
transformation and identity and a man who is going through something, who is actually a man. I can't really describe what made the 2000s games so good.
So like you like character development, but only when it's like a guy. Why? It's weird.
But other than that, they're focused exclusively on the male psyche because it was men playing.
You pull up Red Dead Redemption, the OG, but no, modern day games are gay as fuck. What about Red Dead 2? Red Dead 2, you can dress up as a KKK member. I know, man. Gay alarms are tripping and it's calling your fucking name, man. I don't want to be that guy.
The games, it's always been men playing the games. So as long as Sony and Xbox don't realize this obvious fact and keep designing games for 14-year-old girls, for women, and for gay men, I truly think Xbox is going to go out of business, and Sony will go out of business if they don't.
No way you actually fucking think that, you absolute buffoon. They're going to go out of business because they're catering to an audience that isn't men. Holy shit. They need to die. They need to go down.
Figure out who their audience is quickly. 2024 game, Chia, a tropical open world adventure. Take control of any animal or object you can find and jam on your fully playable ukulele. Like, no, dude, this just sounds like...
Dude, yeah, this game looks half fucking baked, but, like, I like this environment, because we don't have a lot of, Hawaiian, Pacific Islander type of games up there. Like, one of the bigger ones I can think of is Windbound. Dude, Windbound is so good. You play as Kara, and you try and, like, uncover, like, the secrets of, like, what happened beforehand and why, like, you don't have any memory of what happened beforehand. And it's like a survival game, and you go throughout these different islands. I love Windbound so much. Reminds me of the Wind Waker. But neither here nor there.
Some cozy garbage trash game. Like, if I wanted to... If I wanted to chill out and do nothing, I would just go do something besides play a video game. But when I...
But that's the thing about video games, is that it's escapism. That's the good part about it. You can do whatever you want to do. So, I mean, I don't understand, like, the problem with, like... I mean, if the game's... If the genre isn't for you, then the genre isn't for you. And that's okay. Because, like, I'm not a big horror guy, because I'm a bitch. I don't like horror games. But I mean, I'm not going to dismiss on how good the stories were for like the original Five Nights at Freddy's or Silent Hill. I
I play a video game, I want to have like an intense experience. I don't want to have some cozy trash.
And that's okay. You're allowed to have that cozy experience, but not all games are meant for you anymore. You gotta realize that they're not just meant for you. You're not the main character, man.
Experience. So my only thinking with this is that Xbox seems to think that their target is gay men, 5-year-olds, and women. But the super obvious fact,
You just said earlier, children don't play video games.
again and again, is that their audience is full of 30-year-old dudes. So like at this point, I just think Xbox is probably going to go bankrupt because they keep putting stuff like this out. All right, and let's look at the final game here that I found from the 2000s. And it is called The Chronicles of Riddick: Assault on Dark Athena. You already know this box is about to go hard. At the top, it says in big letters, there is power in darkness. See, like men, we want power. We're all about powers and domination and conquering. Understand your audience,
I thought you said earlier that you don't want to be playing some magic shit.
guys. Below that, it says a dark, intense shooter set in an epic sci-fi world. Like, this is all things we want. We want darkness, we want intensity, we want shooting, and we want sci-fi. Riddick brings the darkness with stealth, action, and brutal melee combat. And then for the first time, play as Riddick in multiplayer on System Link or online. Below that, it says, be Riddick, the most ruthless...
I mean... Yes, these are cool. Yeah, well, they're cool. If that's like your shtick, if you like that kind of stuff. This might be a game I play because it seems like there's some story like to it. And like nowadays, I like more story-based games too. Like God of War, I think actually changed my life. Like with the reboot, I think that reboot actually changed my life, unironically. Because it was so good. But I don't know.
Criminal in the universe. In his latest chronicle, Riddick has been captured by the Dark Athena, a mercenary ship hell-bent on eliminating him once and for all. Using his intense hand-to-hand combat skills, explosive firepower, and lethal stealth, Riddick must shut down the maniacal Captain Ravas and her deadly crew when Riddick steps into the darkness. No one is safe. Like, dude,
Yeah, it's cool.
Don't you want to play that game? Darkness?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not a big stealth type of guy. I like run and gun. If I'm gonna do that, I don't like doing stealth missions.
Power, prison. These describe the kind of games that straight men want to play. And it's sad to see the video game industry completely bottoming out and completely dying right now because they're chasing audiences that don't.
Like, if you wanted to make a good fucking argument, you'd talk about like a game like, I don't know, Concord. Not even Concord. Concord's fucking dead, dude. You want to talk about a gay fucking game? Talk about fucking Overwatch. And I love Overwatch, but Overwatch is one of the gayest fucking games out there. There's maybe an argument for how much they're putting in there, but I don't think there really is, because more representation is always good, because that invites a wider audience of people. This is what I said, like, this is what I thought whenever, like, the Miller Lite, the beer, had, like, the gay fucking beer. I was like, on paper, it's a good idea, but, like, how many, like, gay people are actually, like, consuming this? Like, in actuality. Like, I don't think many people, like, many gay folks, like, drink Miller Lite. I just don't think it's for them. I could be wrong. But, like, right idea, wrong platform. But, like, video games, like, everyone plays video games. So, I mean, they did a good job. Like, they're going to do that type of stuff.
Don't exist. Gay men don't play your games. Kids.
Where does he get this statistic, though? Gay people do play a lot of video games. How many gay people play Valorant? 17%, dude. That seems so fucking low. What was this? 2024. Maybe. Only actually 3% are either gay, lesbian, or bisexual. The rest are just following fad. Is that true? Oh no, not Lifeweaver. Well, I mean, I think a lot of this type of stuff. I might get this for my wife, my fiance. But I mean, what's the problem with having more representation? Now, if they do it right, is the other thing. Because if they shove it down their fucking throats, then it's a problem. But I also wouldn't want to be playing a game and be like, yeah, I'm straight. Did I tell you that I was straight? Yeah, I'm straight, by the way. It's my fucking personality trait. Like, that's fucking annoying. Imagine if they were doing that. Like, saying their identities, their personality. It's like, yeah, I'm a man. I'm a man. Yeah, did I tell you I was a man? I do man things. I'm masculine. I'm a man. Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Don't play Xboxes. Women don't play Xboxes.
I think that's, dude, that's horseshit.
Phil Spencer and PlayStation and all these companies need to wake up and freaking realize that.
Well, to be fair, what single player games does Xbox exclusively put out that are like big hitters? Not a lot. Gears of War, maybe. That's all I can really think of.
Straight dudes are playing these games and they need to be making games for us. So developers, if you are listening,
I don't think so. I don't think so. Having more representation is never a bad thing. This is fucking unhinged.
give us manly games. Give us power. Give us darkness. Give us violence. Give us brawny buff dudes who beat the crap out of people with our sick powers.
Listen, bro, I think those are good ideas. Like, I'd like a really good JoJo game. I want a good JoJo game, and a lot of those are big buff dudes beating on other big buff dudes. I'm not in disagreement with you, but like, the world is more than us now in the world of gaming. It's not just straight guys anymore. It's everyone. There's not a problem with that. But it seems like you do have a problem with that. That it's no longer you. You're no longer the main character. Bad video, dog. No, thank you.